may need to be tabled to the next Planning Commission agenda in October. I do apologize, but there's no quorum met at this time. And that's for items 3 through 6.
It seems like the good news is you're going to go home a little quicker. My name is Sina Nejad, and I welcome you to our Planning Commission meeting of September 16, 2024. With that said, we had a meeting back in August, and the minutes of the meeting have been issued. I would entertain the motion to approve the minutes and/or hear any changes that you propose.
Move to approve the minutes.
A second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. And I did jump over the roll call, so if you will please, since there's only few of us.
Chairman Najad,
Here?
Commissioner Beatty is absent. Commissioner Jabbar is absent. Commissioner Jabia,
Present.
Commissioner Javed,
Here.
Commissioner Linton,
Here.
Commissioner Macon is absent. Commissioner Noyola is absent. Commissioner Senegar is absent. Alternate Commissioner Harris is absent. Alternate Commissioner Sorrell.
Here.
Thank you.
Good afternoon again. Please do not tell Mr. Parigi that we're not going to have the meeting with the city council so he can just sit here and enjoy himself. Let's get started with PZ 2024238.
Good afternoon. Scott Bracken of Access Surveyors requests approval of a replat of Lot 38, Block A, Beaumont Improvement Company Addition, Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas, into lots 38A and 38B, Beaumont Improvement Company Addition, Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas. The intent of the plat is to divide one large tract off of Roland Road into 2 large residential tracts. Staff sent 14 property owner notices. We received 0 in favor and 0 in opposition. On the screen, the area outlined in red is the area that they wish to divide the land. The overview. And this is the proposed plat. It does meet our minimum standards. And we have the applicant present.
Great. Mr. Bracken? Good afternoon, sir. If you would state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Colby Bracken. I'm with Access Surveyors. Our address is 11025 Old Voth Road here in Beaumont, Texas.
Any additional information you'd like to give us, sir?
No, the only additional information I can provide is this is a land transaction between family members, and for us to stay within the City of Beaumont subdivision regulations, we're submitting this proposed replat before you today.
And both access is through Roland Road, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Great. Any questions for the gentleman? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak for or against this case? None is heard, so we close the public hearing. We heard from the staff and also the applicant, and I entertain a motion.
Move to approve PZ 2024238. Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any in opposition? The ayes have it. Thank you. We'll go to PZ 2024245, please.
Scott Bracken of Access Surveyors requests approval of a replat of Tract 161 out of the David Choate League Survey, Abstract 11, Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas, into lots 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Sour Lake Addition, Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas. This property meets our minimum subdivision requirements, and it's located in our city's ETJ, which is why it's before you guys as a request. We sent 17 property owner notices. We received 1 in favor and 0 in opposition. On your screen, the area outlined in red is the property they wish to divide into 5 tracts. Overview. And then this is the proposed plat. So it is oblong shapes, but it does meet our minimum standards.
All right, Mr. Bracken.
Hello again. Colby Bracken with Access Surveyors, 11025 Old Both Road, Beaumont, Texas. As you see here, we have 5 tracks. They all touch roads, Sour Lake Road, Moore Road to the east. And we worked with the county officials to expand an access easement that touches Sour Lake Road, which benefits the neighboring property to the west. There was an existing easement there, but the driveway that was built actually doesn't enter on that easement. So we added an additional shared access easement to make sure they have access via the existing driveways.
Is there an easement going through the lot number 2 and 3, 1 and 2?
There is an existing easement through 1, which is a red line, and we added a shared access easement as well to benefit that easement because the easement doesn't encompass the existing driveway.
What is that 30 feet easement that's going diagonally?
So that's an existing access easement. And as you see, that is diagonally, it does not enclose the driveway. So we added an additional area of easement.
Good. Any questions for the gentleman? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak for or against this case? Please do. Good afternoon, sir. How are you this afternoon?
Yes, my name is Robert Mouton. I live at 243 Moore Road.
Fantastic.
And,
Mr. Mouton, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, sir. Well, the biggest problem is mainly my wife got more objections than I do. I mean, she sent me down here.
You really didn't want to come, did you?
We don't see where there's access, because that's a railroad road on the side of the property, and there's no access. I don't know of any access into that property other than that railroad road on the side of the railroad tracks. Because there's a power line, and I think it's Thibodeau or some guy that live further down on the property adjacent to it, and they don't have an access to it, but
You're talking about Moore Road?
to that property off of Moore Road.
Off of Moore Road, okay.
Yeah, and
Good. Anything else that your wife doesn't like?
no, she just object to it, and I guess she'll write up. Y'all have a form. Y'all sent a form to send in, so I guess
That's okay. We heard from you, so we're gonna ask the applicant to explain to us what is he gonna do.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a good afternoon. Is there anybody else that would like to speak for or against this case? Mr. Bracken, you heard the gentleman. He's got a concern about the access.
Yes, sir. So the property is vacant. It has been kind of sitting there for a while now. But we do have Sour Lake Road towards the south of the existing property. Lots 1 and 2 would utilize that road for access, and lots 3 through 5 have access along Moore Road. So
We'll
it
have
may,
new access, right?
they will, if they get created today, yes.
Okay.
Are there any other questions?
No, sir. That's
Okay.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, anybody else that would like to speak for or against this case? None is heard, so we'll close the public hearing. We heard from the applicant, also one of the neighbors, and with that, I would entertain a motion.
Move for approval.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion in the matter? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any in opposition? The ayes have it. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry that we cannot continue with the rest of the cases. We do not have a quorum with the city, and we will see you next month. Thank you very much. We're adjourned.
Mr. Preach is laughing. Quick and easy. On the sweet. You might